YouTube, what's going on, man? Hey, if you caught the video earlier today, y'all remember when we was talking about those devils, right? Well, check this devil out right here. Courtesy of Cafe Mom. Newborn baby dead after father allegedly punched her for crying too much. Man, may that baby rest in peace. Shout out to Michelle for bringing us this story. And man, let's get into the details of this sickening crime that was committed against a 4-week-old baby. A 4-week-old baby girl in Mesa, Arizona is dead after her father allegedly punched her in the face for crying too much. On August the 6th, 2025, Mesa police arrested Jonathan Enriquez, 22. He was charged with first-degree murder and felony child abuse. The arrest came after police responded to a call on July 11 about a baby who was not breathing, Arizona's family reported. When officers arrived, the infant was unresponsive and was rushed to a hospital in critical condition. At the hospital, the baby girl was found to have a fractured skull and brain bleed, as well as bruises around her eyes. She died on July 26. How terrible is that, man? How terrible is that? An autopsy revealed the newborn's injury were a result of slamming, crushing, or stomping, and it went on to describe the severity as catastrophic, according to court papers per KPHO. The parents' story about what happened were not consistent, according to police. They reportedly claimed the baby fell off a bed. Additionally, Enriquez told investigators he had been quite forceful while changing his daughter's diaper, Arizona's family reported. He claimed the baby would hit herself in the face and admitted frustration, but he denied that he hit the infant. And look at this devil right here. Look at this monster, man, that punched his own 4-week-old daughter in the face until he killed her, man. I mean, we're looking at the face of evil. We're looking at a clear example of the devil's children. You know, him, and him only is responsible for his actions that he took on that day that he decided to do that to his little girl. Boy, you gonna have a hard time in jail. Shout out to the Mesa Police Department for arresting this devil. Initially, the parents also claimed the infant choked while she was being fed with a bottle. Two other explanations Enriquez gave authorities included that the baby fell out of a car seat and into a stroller, and that the baby got hit with a buckle from a seatbelt, according to KPHO. So he has conflicting stories. His story's all over the place. You know, it didn't seem like the detectives had a hard time cracking this case and understanding who the true perpetrator was. Ultimately, investigators discovered that Enriquez texted the mother, who left for work, that she had to come home immediately. He told her the baby wasn't breathing and that he messed up, per Arizona's family. Okay, so the mother seemed like her alibi is that she was at work, and he texted her, tell her to come home because the baby wasn't breathing. So if she wasn't breathing, that means he punched her to death in the residence that they were staying at. And he told the mama he messed up. Mesa police officer interviewed Enriquez again August 6 when he allegedly confessed to punching his daughter on the left side of her head. Reportedly, the baby had been crying too much in her bassinet, per KPHO. He also allegedly admitted to swallowing the infant tightly in an attempt to get her to stop crying. Wow. Enriquez was being held on a $1 million bond, per Arizona's family. He reportedly shared deep remorse and was ashamed of his behavior, according to court documents. It is not yet clear if the baby's mother will face any charges. If you suspect child abuse, you can call the Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-422-4453. 1-800-4A-CHILD, or go to childhelp.org. The hotline is available 24/7. Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Where you going, you're going to have a lot of time to think about your actions. You have a lot of time to think about your actions, and you have a lot of time to make some new friends if they want to be your friend. I don't think they're going to want to be your friend, considering what you've done to your own child. You know, I mean, who would want to be your friend? Maybe somebody somebody else that's sick like you. But yeah, man, YouTube, I tell you, man, these devils are real, and they walking all across the planet. So you have to be careful. And to the parents that have children, guess what? And to everybody that's listening to this video, we all cried when we was babies, and we all cried when we was kids. We all cried when we young adults. And let something happen to you right now that hurt. Like, you know, you hurt your foot or your arm or something, you will cry. Lose a loved one, you will cry. Let maybe your pet die or something like that, you will cry. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what we do. You know, as human beings, we cry and we laugh. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just take it easy with your children, man. Have patience, you know. And any time you feel like patience might be running out, you know, call the child abuse hotline. You know, call the authorities for help. Call a family member and say, yo, man, my baby's getting on my nerves, man. Can you come help me out? You know, I'm getting frustrated. Can you come help me out, please? Seek out some help, you know, before you do something that you might regret. With that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.